What you doing? What you doing? Morning, everybody. Jason, Bobo, Hollis Farms. A little foggy this morning. It feels pretty good. Sun's coming up. I hear the loggers down there. Look like they already got a truck they loading up. Looks like we got a pretty good bit of rain, but I don't think we'll be rained out. Hopefully. I'm fixing to run down here and kind of see how wet the woods look real quick. I got some spraying I got to do. Looks like it might rain again this afternoon, so I want to get a tank out as early as I can this morning. It needs a few hours. I'm hoping that the spraying we didn't get too wet too quick. But yeah, we got to get to rolling. All right, so the loggers got one load out already. So far, the only one that's here is the guy that runs the loader. So we got it out. It has rained a pretty good bit, but they may be okay. This sun pop on out and dry the top off. I believe they might be okay. I got my chemical mixed up. I'm gonna top the tank off and we're gonna go get a tank out. I think we got several hours before the rain's gonna pop up if it pops up. Keep pecking along at this spraying. Alright, y'all, so I got going good and I heard something. My pump fell off. See it sliding out? It's got two Allen bolts right there and the key slides out, or it's a little slotted. I got to get some Allen wrenches and see if I can get that to tighten back up. All right, so here's the little piece that the pump slides up in. It's gonna have to start keeping a check on it better. That one's tight, but this one back here was loose. So let's see if we can get her back together. That there's like it's kind of galled it up. Ah, there it comes. What, Bobo? Alright, let's see if we can get her snug back up. Alright, let's see if this is gonna go back together and stay. Alright, got her back on there. It seemed like I had this happen to me before. I'm trying to remember. There's it was really loose. The other one's kind of acts like it's galled it up on there. Just need to check them every once in a while. Probably can put this safety chain kind of tight more towards the front and help it some too. Could have been worse. I heard it right when it came off. All right, it tightened back up. All right, we're back ready to roll. Alright, got another tank out. We'll fill her back up. Probably won't spray no more today because I'm afraid that rain might come in later. Alright, y'all, it's snack time. Finna have a little bottle of water, and me and Bobo finna eat a few Cool Ranch, ain't we, Bobo? Huh? You ready? What you up? The first fill we sprayed, I can see that old stuff there drawing up across there. I believe we got a pretty good job on it. Some of this grass, it takes a little longer to do. Maybe the rain didn't catch it too quick, but I think we got a good job there. Alright, so me and Bobo's doing a little looking around. This spot right here on the big ditch right back up there. Bush hogged it once this year. That's the first time I've got to cut it in about 2 years. It stays so wet over here. But I think I'm gonna watch it and make sure. I don't know if I'll plant anything over here or not, but I want to make sure I get it cut one more time. May do that before too long, keep it knocked back. It's a little bit early to do right now. We'll just have to watch this weather. Make sure we get it. Alright, so the loggers are doing good, just right up the road from the barn here. But they got an issue with the cutter. Had to, them things has all got a satellite GPS system on them, and somebody from Deere's always watching them, and something messes up. They about know it before the guy running it does. So they got somebody down here working on that, and that's kind of got things slowed down right now, but that'll be all right. Give it time to air out a little bit. They still getting a few loads that they already had cut, and maybe he'll get it back fixed up before too long. Still filling the tank up. All right, y'all, let's get to today's Bible verse. Still on the word heal. Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 14. Heal me, O Lord, and I will be healed. Save me, and I will be saved. For you are my praise. So I meant to tell y'all we had a little wild hog action last night. The service down there is kind of sketchy as we figured it out. It's so far down in there, but it was rained a lot down there, and there was rain and foggy looking stuff on the camera. Anyway, I got it streamed for a minute, and I think it ended up being 4 in there. I'll show y'all that little video. It's not much, but anyway, Sherwin was sending, he's got a cell camera that's pointing right at the trap, right at the other camera, and he was getting some pictures, and he had rain on his camera too, but they ended up, when I was streaming them, it was hard to see, but there wasn't but 2 or 3 in it, and you could see them around, and I cut it off, and I was going to give them some time to get up in there, and then it wouldn't stream again. So weather got so bad and all, but anyway, it looked like it was 4 of them. So, and that was probably the first 4 that came in the trap before we dropped the other night. So supposed to go down there and put a little more corn in there today, and then I hope we can, if there was some water on the camera or whatever, get that cleaned up where we can see. Maybe they'll come in the daylight. I like dropping in the daylight, but we kind of know we're on 4 right there, and possibly got a picture on another camera, maybe 1 single boar hog, I'm not sure. So that first catch was a super catch. Maybe we can get them 4 tonight, and then we'll just have to keep watching. I know there should probably more than that, but it may not be too many. You know, we've trapped some places before and get, 20 to 50 and pretty much got them. The reason that we've had to trap so many around, like we're on our place where we've caught so many, because they've been there so long, and some of these places that are just getting hogs, I think if people would, as soon as they got them in there, if they had a trap or get a trap, buy a trap, whatever, and got them, you could keep them under control. But when you all these years of letting them go, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I've never told y'all where our hogs came from. So I guess I should have mentioned this, but there is a huge farm that's across the small little river from us where we caught so many hogs when we first got the traps back in the 60s. And actually, several years ago, I roofed a man's house. He's dead now. He was a big hog hunter, hunted all over the world, dogs and just hunting them. But anyway, back in the 60s, they got a group of these hogs, and the word was they came from Russia or whatever. They Russian hogs, you know them. So, but they turned them loose on this big landowner's place for sport back in the 60s. I don't know if he knew what he was doing, but they sure didn't. But that is where the hogs originated from, down in this part of the country. That's the best I know about it. But they said, I don't know how many they turned loose, but they have thrived in there. And then you get these hogs. It's a long way to where we're trapping now, but I really bet you they possibly could have come from there, or either somebody caught some from here and turned them loose. Just about every little pocket you see these things, they have been transported and turned loose. So, been since the 60s since these things have been breeding and getting more and more. Alright, y'all, so I made it back. Kind of a sort of short, slow type day today. Of course, Cody's back in school. I got to start getting him from school, so that shortens my day up just a little bit. But a little wild hog action last night. Maybe we'll catch tonight. And got another tank out with the spray rig, and the loggers are doing pretty good. Like I said, they's working on that cutter. Hopefully they got that back going, and I hope, boy, I see some rain back that way kind of boiling up. I hope I miss it. But anyway, not a bad day. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.